U.S. kids' reading and math dropped during pandemic. Math and reading scores for Americans' 9-year-olds fell sharply during the first 2 years of the coronavirus pandemic, according to a new study. Reading scores dropped more than they have in 30 years, while math scores had their first decline in the history of the testing program the study was based on, according to the U.S. National Center for Education Statistics. The study, which was released on September 1, 2022, found that the average math score for 9-year-old students fell 7 percentage points between 2020 and 2022. The average reading score fell 5 points. The declines affected all parts of the country and students of most races, but the effects were worst for the nation's most vulnerable kids. The pandemic especially hurt students of color. Math scores dropped by 5 percentage points for white students, compared with 13 points for black students and 8 points for Hispanic students. There were less difference in reading, where scores dropped 6 points for white, black, and Hispanic students. For Asian American students, Native American students, and students of 2 or more races, there was little change in reading or math between 2020 and 2022. The decline showed the effect of 2 difficult years on the country's education system. Schools closed for months at a time because of COVID-19 outbreaks. Many children spent a year or more learning from home. Even after kids returned to the classroom, outbreaks among staff and students continued to cause problems. However, the average reading score was still 7 points higher than it was in 1971, and the average math score was 15 points higher than in 1978.